So let's get started. This is Vikram Virath from English at Workplace. And now I am here to describe my life before 5 years. Before 5 years, my life was running so smoothly like a Rolls Royce car. But at the current time, my life is just jumping like the tides of the seas. So let's get started. I am here without all my things which I had 5 years back. Means I have just lost my each and every kinds of luxuries, for example, or I have just lost each and every kinds of things which I had 5 years back. For example, my cycles, my bikes, my friends, my schools, and my happiness, each and every kinds of things. I belong to a countryside area, which is situated in Giridih district under the block of Syria. Its name is Chhatrabad. We may say that it is naturally beautiful place, or in other words, it is the evergreen forest of Jharkhand. I love my village a lot. Before 4 to 5 years, I was studying in a private school, that was Sant Mary Public School, which is situated in my hometown, Syria. I enjoyed that school a lot. We had a circle of 3 friends. I, Javed, Sachin, we were the 3 friends of our class. Actually, I had our numbers of friends in my classes, but I was just interested in, but that's all 3 friends. We were the 3 idiots of that our school, and we enjoyed a lot. And along with being the 3 idiots of our school, we were the backbenchers. The most interesting things in our schools was that we used to sit on the last bench, and in the history period, we used to eat groundnuts and sleep under the bench for 1.5 hours. We enjoyed our school life a lot. Currently I am missing it a lot. So moving on to my gadgets, in 2016 or 17, I had not any more gadgets but except Nokia 1100. I used to simply change the wallpaper of that phones. I used to listen ringtones of that phones and used to play the snake games, in which the snake used to touch its bodies with his mouth and he dies again and again. I enjoyed this game a lot. And if I talk about my favorite games, favorite cartoons and favorite movie, I had no favorite movies and favorite cartoons. My favorite game was that only snake games of Nokia 1100. I played it a lot. And now when I talk about my bike, at that time my father bought a Honda CB sign, new Honda CB sign, but I was unable to drive that bikes or ride that bikes. But currently, or in current time, it's my private bikes or my personal bike. I used to race with my friends with that bikes on the speed of 90 to 100 in my village roads. And when I talk about my ambition, it's just a serious point, and I have just changed a lot of ambition in my life. When I was just in class 10th, my ambition was just to become a doctor. But when I just passed my class 10th examination and I told my father about my ambition, we investigated all the details about the course of that subject, and we found that it's too expensive course. And as I told you that I belong from a countryside and my father is not so rich person, we belong from a middle family, so we were just failed to invest such kind of amount. So I just chose science streams and took admission in Hindu +2 high schools, and I thought that after completing my intermediate, I will just try to become an English teacher in government school, so that I may be able to improve the English of all the jackpot students. But when I just passed class 12th, again I changed my mood. I thought that it would take a long period of time to become a government school teacher. It means 5 to 6 years, and I don't have a lot of time to crack CTET or JTET. That's all examination for the teaching eligibility for teachers. So I just left that ambition also, and I started to teach in a private school, which is Ikra Public School, which is situated in Cairo. I taught there for 2 to 3 months, and I realized that it's not working well. I am just unable to earn much money that I am investing regularly. So I just left it and came back to Hazaribagh so that I may continue my study and go further. So after coming back to Hazaribagh, After coming back to Hazaribagh, I just started general competition classes so that I can crack any kinds of examination within a few period of time, and I can give my father or give my father comfort zones to stay in home, and I will work for me, because he worked a lot for me. That's all. Thank you.